Welcome back, YouTube. Simic Sky Swallower here, and it is Thursday at midnight, so Khans of Tarkir is officially released. I'm so excited. Wizards of the Coast has done it again. Another just fun set, and it's awesome to play limited with. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the standard environment. So there's plenty I need out of this set, so let's go ahead and open up this box. Temur is my clan of choice, and that's probably what I'm going to be playing if I'm playing a clan in standard, but I always, rotation happens, and I feel like red deck wins is always the way to go, especially for someone like me who is naturally an aggro player. So right after rotation, I'm going to be playing red deck wins, but Temur is going to be what I'm looking at. Here we have the insert. Always love those. But yeah, so Temur is what I'm going to be looking at. So hopefully I get some good Temur stuff. Sagu Mauler I feel like is undervalued right now, so I'd like to pull some of those. Shirok Dragonclaw, obviously Sorin, Sarkhan, the fetch lands. So much in this set that is just like yes. So very excited. I'm going to be going from top to bottom, left to right, so first pack of the left column first. Here we go. Only my fifth Khans of Tarkir pack opened ever, or sixth rather, after the pre-release, not counting the seeded pack. So, got our commons, get to the uncommons here. We got Incremental Growth, Abzan Falconer, Despise, and our rare is Butcher of the Horde. So right off the bat, that is, I think, like a $5 card, at least according to Star City Games, which you know how that goes. But that is not a bad pull, so I'm happy. Butcher of the Horde. Okay. Pack number 2. Mardu is another clan that, well, here, don't know if I'm going to go through all the uncommons, but at least here at the beginning. Dazzling Ramparts, Briber's Purse, Watcher of the Roost, and our rare is Dragon Throne of Tarkir. But yeah, Mardu is another that I'm looking at that I think is going to be fun, and obviously it's aggro, so I mean, they worship the speed of the dragon, so for aggro players, it's kind of a big sign there. Scion of Glaciers, War Name Aspirant, Dead Drop, and the rare is Sasha Vizier, Cat Demon. You don't get much cooler than Cat Demon as far as creature types go in Magic, so that is cool. That is one thing about the Sultai that I definitely appreciate, is their Cat Demons. Alright, pack number 4. Goblin Slide, Become Immense, Nomad Outposts. We got a foil, I believe, in this pack. The rare is Narset Enlightened Master, so there is a mythic. And the foil is Dragon Style Twins, so a foil rare. That's not bad. Pretty good pack there. Narset is not necessarily a highly sought after mythic, but I do think it's at about 4 online, so I mean, it's better than many rares you could open. Okay, so we have Master of the Way, Jeskai Elder, the Ninja Granny, Tuskguard Captain, and our rare is High Sentinels of Arasheen. Alright, so what do we got here? This is halfway through the first column. Probably going to pick it up a little bit. Let's see here. First uncommon, Burn Away, Keru Bloodsucker, Frontier Bivouac. I'm probably making an idiot of myself. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. And Sultai Ascendancy is the rare. Alright, let's see. I may stop reading the uncommons here. I don't know. I try to always just go right to the rares in my videos, but since this is a new set, like, I'm pretty excited for the uncommons. Venerable Lamassu. Secret Plans. I just love the art on these cat demons. I know this is an enchantment, but still it's just awesome. Witness of the Ages and Windswept Heath. So there is a fetch land. Yeah. Those things. Yeah, pretty much the sole reason why I went out and ordered a case of Khans of Tarkir was once I found out that the fetch lands were in it. Or the Conslot fetch lands, as I have heard them be called. Brave the Sands, Become Immense, Temur Charger, and Temur Ascendancy with a foil plains. So that's pretty awesome in limited if you're playing Temur. Okay. Abzan Battle Priest is the first uncommon. Death Frenzy, Raider's Spoils, and Mantis Rider is the rare with a foil Seek the Horizon. So Mantis Rider, that's not a bad one either. And that's something else. The whole like Mantis thing, I feel like is cool for the Jeskai. I don't know. I just like it. I love all the themes. This set is just so exciting. I don't know. Mantis Toboggan. Okay. Dragon Grip. Mystic Monastery. Heir of the Wilds, and the rare is Ankle Shanker, which is the Mardu starter deck rare, and just a hilarious name. Yeah. First strike and death touch. Creatures you control whenever it attacks gain that. And it has haste, so if Mardu aggro becomes a thing, it will probably be played in standard. Alright, so Stubborn Denial, Ride Down, Sultai Soothsayer, and another Rakshasa Death Dealer. Oh wait, no, this is the other one. This is the one that is like a bomb and limited, where you can just make it pump and regenerate. So that is a pretty cool card. Not the other one. The other one was Vizier. Vizier. All right, last pack in the left column. We have Goblin Slide, Sand Step Citadel, Windstorm, and we have a Planeswalker, Sorin, baby. That is awesome. All right. So that's cool. First column gave us a fetch land and Sorin. It's +1. Let's just go ahead and read him since he is an exciting pull here. +1 until your next turn, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain lifelink. And you can -2 them to put a 2/2 black vampire creature token with flying onto the battlefield. And his ultimate -6, you get an emblem that says at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature. So not bad, especially the 1/0 lifelink. Once again, if Mardu aggro is a thing, I don't know, it's not necessarily an aggro card, so that's kind of the problem, but, I mean, it's always just wait to see how it plays out, because, I mean, I feel like that's, if you have a bunch of creatures, pumping them 1/0 is a solid, and the lifelink, obviously, is a good thing, so, especially if it's in the sideboard, if you're playing an aggro mirror match. Alright, enough of that. Starting here in the middle column, pack number 1, we have Seek the Horizon, Take Up Arms, Tomb of the Spirit Dragon, and Abzan Ascendancy. So I believe that is the third Ascendancy. We have Timur, Abzan, and Sultai. Alright. Kind of started organizing the rares back there and then just started stacking them up. So I apologize for them not all being visible. Alright, pack number 2 in the middle column. Starting with uncommons. Kin Tree Invocation. Abzan Charm, that's the first charm that we've seen. Suspension Field, and Thousand Winds is the rare. Flying Morph Dude, and when you turn them face up, return all other tapped creatures to their owner's hands. Alright. Seek the Horizon. High Spire Mantis. Mardu Rough Rider, and the rare is Trap Essence with a foil Sage Eye Harrier. Trap Essence, that was the card I got as my Teamer promo, which was kind of a not as sought one. I'll just put it that way. Alright, continuing on here in the middle column. Uncommons, Chief of the Edge, that's cool. Cranial Archive, Dragon's Eye Savants, and a Sagu Mauler, so there's my first of those. Oh, and a Sorin emblem, that's cool. To go along with the Sorin, it's perfect. Yeah, Sagu Mauler though, I'm just really excited about the thought of Teamer decks that ramp into this guy. I'm just thinking turn 1, Elvish Mystic, turn 2, Rattleclaw Mystic, turn 3, a Trample Hexproof 6/6. Like, forget the morph. Just, I mean, if you can get this guy out on turn 3, that's just kind of insane. So, that's what I'm dreaming about. I honestly would rather cast this guy on turn 3 than Sarok Dragonclaw, but, I mean, that's if it's, like, totally aggro, which is typically the way I go, so I don't know. I feel like with Teamer, you can't really help but be mid-range because the creatures are so mid-rangey and you have access to the counter spells, so I don't know. Alright, Brave the Sands. Quiet Contemplation. It's really fun to play in Limited. Raider's Spoils, and the rare is Siege Rhino, so that's a pretty good one to pull as well. He has Trample. When he enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life, and he's a 4/5 Trampler for 4, so in Abzan decks, that dude is going to run rampant. Because that's just awesome. Alright. I feel like I'm hitting kind of a hot streak here. Getting what I want and some value with the Sorin and the Fetch Land. Okay, Mistfire Weaver. Gurmag Swiftwing. Murderous Cut, and Necropolis Fiend is the rare. He's got Delve. Delve is an interesting mechanic. Exiling cards from your graveyard. It's something that I mean, Sultai, no offense to all you Sultai fans out there, it was my least favorite coming into the pre-release, but I was even more scared to even think about playing it because, I mean, in a 40-card deck, if you're wanting to get cards into your graveyard to delve stuff out, I just feel like milling yourself out is going to happen too often. I don't know. Okay. Mardu Heartpiercer. Merek Nightblade. Windstorm. And Grim Haruspex. Haruspex. So it's a morph. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, draw a card. So grinding out card advantage. Not really grinding, I suppose. And a very cool zombie token. The zombies in Sultai, or the Sultai zombies, I should say, have these interesting rings attached to their foreheads. It's like they get hooked on by their heads and are drug along. I really like the art. It's creepy, but awesome. Okay, continuing along. Winterflame, Mardu Charm, Horde Ambusher, and Empty the Pits. So there's another mythic, and this one, I believe it's kind of middle of the road, $4 or $5 card. But with Delve, it could definitely be a finisher in any type of control deck that has black. So that is pretty cool. And the fact that it's instant speed, that's what makes it playable, as opposed to just an EDH mythic. Alright. Kintree Invocation, Roar of the Challenge, Nomad Outpost, and Meandering Tower Shell, which is just a giant turtle. Kind of reminds me of something like the Majora's Mask turtle, which I have fond memories of. But he just looks a lot beastlier than that guy. Alright. 3 packs left in the middle column. Mistfire Weaver, Abzan Charm, Monastery Swift Spear, and Hardened Scales. It's an enchantment. If one or more +1/+1 counters will be placed on a creature you control, that many +1/+1/+1 counters are placed on it instead. Oh, and the Sarkhan emblem. Ooh, is that foreshadowing? That would be awesome. Yeah, Hardened Scales, though. I wish that Cloudfin Raptor and Experiment 1 could have been played with this guy in Standard. Because, I mean, obviously the design team would have realized that. So that's why it's conveniently right as Return to Ravnica block is rotating out. But that would be so awesome. Especially as a 1-drop. Those Evolve dudes. That's just, yeah, sweet. Alright, so Arc Lightning, Swarm of Bloodflies, Dead Drop, and Herald of Anafinza. This is the rare. Last pack in the middle column. So only one fetch land so far. I was curious about how common they're going to be as rares, relative to rares. Timely Horde Mate, Hiru Bloodsucker, Quiet Contemplation, and Flying Crane Technique. But yeah, I'm curious to see how rare they are, because the Shocklands I found, I averaged like 3.5 per box in Return to Ravnica, and I felt like that was pretty good. But so far we've seen one fetch, so maybe not as common. Mardu Blazebringer, Temur Charm, cool. Set Adrift, and Blood-Soaked Champion. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of a mono black aggro type of dude. He can't block. He's a 2/1 for 1, and he has Raid. So you if you attack with a creature this turn, you can tap a black and 1 and return him from the graveyard to the battlefield. So he is reminiscent of Gravecrawler from Dark Ascension, which was, I loved Rakdos Zombies back when it was Innistrad Return to Ravnica Standard. That was so fun. Jarl's Messenger and Falconwrath Aristocrats and all those. Alright, Ruthless Ripper, Water Whirl, Bear's Companion, and Pearl Lake Ancient. So there is a mythic. It's a 7-drop, 6/7 flash, can't be countered, and it has prowess. Return 3 lands you control to their owner's hand, and return Pearl Lake Ancient to its owner's hand. So, just a big Leviathan doing work for the Jeskai. Alright. Mardu Heartpiercer, Opulent Palace, Death Frenzy, and Villainous Wealth. It's not bad. Once again, Cat Demon. That Cat Demon. They knew it was cool. They knew the Cat Demon theme was cool. They wouldn't have put on so many cards otherwise. Alright. So we got Pine Walker, Abzan Falconer, Windstorm, and Karu Spellsnatcher is the rare. You've definitely slowed down a bit since that hot streak, which it was a hot streak, I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. Winterflame, Arament Core, Ice Feather Aven, awesome card in limited, and Dig Through Time with a foil Dragon's Eye Savants. So that's cool. Alright, how many we got left here? It looks like 7 packs. All from the right column. Alright, so we got Ruthless Ripper, Monastery Swift Spear, which this is actually, whether it's burn or possibly red deck wins, I mean with the prowess, that could be played. That's pretty cool. Actually, it will be played. That's really cool because of the 2 toughness. Yeah. Sultai Soothsayer and Jeskai Ascendancy. So now we're only missing 1 Ascendancy. I believe it's Abzan or Mardu. But yeah, so the Ascendancies seem to be the common rares of the set, or some of them. Chief of the Scale, so the other, we got the power pumping human warrior, now we have the toughness pumping one. Swarm of Blood Flies, Witness of the Ages, and Trail of Mystery as the rare. Okay. See something huge in these last 5 packs. This has been a so-so box so far. Abzan Battle Priest, Jeskai Charm, Set Adrift, and Howl of the Horde is the rare. 4 packs left. Got a foil, and it could be a land. Oh geez. Riverwheel Aerialist, Briber's Purse, Sultai Charm. We got Master of Pearls, and oh man, it's not a fetch land. That was one of those sucking your breath moments. But Master of Pearls is the rare. Still a foil nonetheless. Alright. 3 left. Hordling Outburst, Sultai Flare, Water Whirl, and Clever Impersonator. That's a pretty good pull. Cool. So it's a 4-drop, 0/0, comes in as a copy of a non-land permanent already on the battlefield. So, alright. 2 packs left. Yeah, Clever Impersonator, definitely a good pull. I'm happy about that. Alright. Arc Lightning, Bellowing Saddle Brute, Heart Piercer Bow, and Deflecting Palm is the rare. Alright, last pack here. I hit 25 minutes. I apologize for that. I was just really excited for this set. I feel like I can't be blamed. Everyone seems to be excited for this set. Alright, Scion of Glaciers, Opulent Palace, Seeker of the Way, and our last rare of the Khans of Tarkir box, It's Bloodstained Mire, so a second fetch land, very cool. I'm happy about that. So I feel like this was a pretty solid box with those last, the last mythic and now this. So, all right, I got the green-white fetch, the black-red fetch, Sorin. Yeah, pretty good box. Tell me what you think in the comments. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time.